everyone. If you can hear my voice, clap once. If you can hear my voice, clap twice. Clap once, clap twice, clap once, clap twice. All right, good morning, everyone. I said good morning, everyone. All right, thank you, everyone, for coming, and thank you, SF State, for having us. My name is Kania, and I am the site coordinator at Visitation Valley Middle School.
There we go. And my name is Jesse, and I am the Family and Community Engagement Coordinator at Marina Middle School. And once again, I want to welcome you all to the 7th annual Beacon Way Day. There we go, I like it. Although this is our 7th annual, this is our 2nd annual with all 27 sites here in San Francisco, so this is really cool. Now, by show of hands, how many of you have been to at least 4 Beacon Way Days? All right, 5, 6, 7. All right, let's give a round of applause for people who've been here for 7 of them. There we go. And for how many of you this is your first Beacon Way Day? All right, let's give them a round of applause. Now for your first timers, if nobody told you, there's actually going to be a site versus site boxing match later at 3 o'clock, so first timers get to participate in that, all right? And then one of you gets to do the annual goat sacrifice, which I think is at 4 p.m. So that's going to be really exciting. So you guys are all in for a real treat, all right? Now, Beacon Way Day is an annual event that is put on by our amazing Beacon Bridge Committee. Beacon Bridge Committee puts on 2 peer networking events and 1 professional development conference with the purpose of creating a strong peer network system among the Beacon sites. Now this year for Beacon Way Day, we thought about different themes and different stuff that we could come up with, and we came up with Get Up, Stand Up. At the start of the school year, the Beacon Bridge Committee sat down to collectively brainstorm themes and possible takeaways for the year. As we brainstormed, we realized the importance of celebrating the powerful impact that exists when we all decide to collectively stand up together to empower and support youth. We were all listening to Bob Marley at the time, so maybe that was like why we did it. But the thing is that we recognize that you all don't just sit there and kind of wait for change to happen, but you stand up and you actually go out and make it a reality here in San Francisco. We also recognize that you see the struggles of the youth and families here in San Francisco, but you stand up against injustice in hopes of a better future. You each bring such a strong set of skills that set our 27 beacons apart from all other programs. The work that we do every single day is so important, and it does not go unnoticed. So today is for you guys, so take advantage of it. Ask questions, make some friends, eat some good food, put your phones on silent, whatever that you think you need to do to make today the best for you, okay? So it is our hope that you feel appreciated, empowered, grounded in the work that we have set before us. And you all deserve a round of applause, so go ahead.
All right, we would like to personally shout out the Beacon Bridge Committee who put together this amazing conference. They're all wearing these very cool maroon long sleeve shirts. Cute, huh? All right, so again, I'm Kania from Visitation Valley Middle School. We've got Kim, who's working tech in the back, from Paul Revere Elementary School. Erica, Lona, and Jasmine from the San Francisco Beacon Initiative. We've got Adriana from El Dorado Elementary School in the back. Ina from Bryant Elementary School. She'll be here a little bit later. And then we've got Erica from Millie Brown Middle School. Thank you, Beacon Bridge Committee. This year, Beacon Way Day has gone paperless. You can now access your schedule and facility map on an app, right here. You'll need this app to pre-register for workshops, so if you have not already, please download this app. It's called Whova, spelled W-H-O-V-A. It's a great app that will help you make the most of your day at today's conferences, and connecting to Wi-Fi, there are posters in each workshop room, so you'll have access to Wi-Fi as well. All right, so now we're gonna shout out all the Beacon sites that are here today, so it's your time to rep. Brett Hart, you in the building? Brian. Woo! Brian.
There, yeah.
Cesar Chavez, Charles Drew, William Cobb, El Dorado, George Washington Carver, John Muir, Leonard Flynn, Malcolm X Academy, Sanchez, Bessie Carmichael, Buena Vista Horace Mann, Paul Revere, AP Giannini, Aptus, Everett, Francisco, Herbert Hoover, James Denman, James Slick, Marina, Martin Luther King, Presidio, Roosevelt, Visitation Valley, Willie Brown. All right, so in true Beacon form, we're going to start with an opener, an opening activity. So you're going to have to put your food down for just a little bit. Find a partner, someone you do not know, with the same shoe color. I'm going to give you guys a minute to find a partner.
1, 2, 3, get up, go, come on.
Let's go.
Find a partner with the same shoe color.
Bingo, bingo, bingo.
Someone you do not know, someone not from your school.
Someone you do not know. All right, so the first question that you will discuss with your partner, it's up here. If you can hear my voice, clap once. If you can hear my voice, clap twice. Clap once, clap twice. All right, so as soon as you have found your partner, the first question you're going to discuss, what hobby would you get into if time and money was not a factor? Go ahead and discuss. Touch your nose. If you can hear my voice, high five your partner. If you can hear my voice, thank your partner. Does anyone want to share their answers? Time and money isn't a thing. I know y'all got some good answers.
All right, come on.
Boxing or fighting? That's a good one. You should be in the boxing match later. Okay.
Okay. Mine is to hang out with my mentees that I have and just build a better and tighter relationship.
That's awesome.
Anyone else want to share? I see a hand. Yes, travel. Anyone else wanted to share? Someone sounded anxious to
Just
share.
share out, buddy. Cool.
Zip lining. Sweet. All right, so now you're going to find a different partner, someone you don't know, who is the same height as you, same height. funniest thing you've heard or seen a student say or do? Funniest thing a kid or a young person has said or done. I know we got good stories out here. I know I've had kids ask me about cartoons and ask if they were in color in my time. I am not a good type. Any other ones? I shared mine. Okay, we'll move on. New partner. Same birthday month.
Same birthday month.
What do you stand for, and what does your vegan site stand for?
I see his people putting it up in the air. That's a good idea. We got January right now. January right there. We got two Januaries back there. Januaries, speed up Januaries. There we go. If you haven't got a partner yet, just find somebody. Share what do you stand for? What does your beacon stand for?
If you hear my voice, put your hands in the air. If you hear my voice, wave them like you just don't care. 2 more minutes. 1 more minute. Okay, some people are still discussing.
All right, keep going. 1 second. 1 minute. llamas up in the air. Quiet coyote, listening llama. If you can hear my voice, touch your ears. If you can hear my voice, go up. There we go. All right. Just go ahead and shake, or does anybody have anything they want to share? What you stand for, what your beacon site stands for? Nobody stands for anything? Really, guys? I don't believe that. There we go, we got one.
Our beacon stands for diversity and making sure that children have what they need in order to succeed.
Yes. There you go. How about two more? Right here.
Hi,
Hi.
July.
Yeah.
This is Mark. He works at Bill Cora. He stands for Youth Empowerment. So, yeah.
Youth empowerment. Thank you, Mark.
I stand for unity because I believe that no matter what race, what color you are, we're all together. We're all connected. And what my beacon stands for, she stands for education. It's very important for the kids, even adults, to be educated, to know what you're talking about. And you go far when you are educated.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you so much. Anyone else want to share one? One more in the back.
I stand for advocacy.
Yes.
For the students in our school, at the school, at the district level, it's great and obviously, and I think our students stand for community. We're very community involved. We get lots of great events that happen in our whole entire school environment.
Awesome. Thank you. Give yourself a round of applause. Go ahead and shake the hand of your partner, because that's actually the person later today you'll be in the boxing match with. You'll be fighting against that person, so go ahead and make the threats if you need to. Get ready for anything. Go ahead, find your seats. All right, all right, all right. Okay. When you guys take your seat, come on, listen up. Now we're going to be hearing from some of our illustrious speakers for the day. Our first speaker is Dr. Carol Hill. There you go. Yeah, some of you guys know her. Dr. Carol Hill is the Executive Director for the San Francisco Beacon Initiative. I can wait. She brings more than 20 years of progressive leadership in the development, implementation, and management of successful educational programs and initiatives. Thank you. She is nationally recognized leader and trainer for the Coalition for Community Schools and for the National Beacon Network. She has been a lecturer in ethnic studies at San Francisco State University and has trained on the community schools model at a number of national conferences. She holds a bachelor's degree in French from Wellesley College, there you go, I keep saying Wesley, Wellesley College, a master's degree in ethnic studies, and a doctorate in educational leadership from San Francisco State University. Carol has also led Bayview Beacon as Beacon Director for several years. Everybody please welcome up Dr. Carol Hill.
I mean, I was like, wow, that's impressive. She is something. Fine. Anyways, good morning. I'm so excited to see you all today. I want you one time to give yourselves one more round of applause for getting up. Sometimes the hardest part is getting up and getting here, right? And you know what we're here to do, right? This is peer learning. So this is something that Beacon Bridge has put together by you guys, for you guys. So we are all in here to learn from each other, and it is so powerful. And so I hope you all take advantage of today, that you are able to allow yourself the moment to breathe. On the count of 3, I want everybody to take a deep breath in, and then we're gonna blow it out. You ready? 1, 2, 3, deep breath in. Blow it out. One more time. 1, 2, 3, deep breath in. Blow it out. Now you are in the space, and you're in a space just for you today. Just for you. So I know that we have programs, I know people got kids, I know you got a man or a woman or so anything else, dogs, cats, whatever. There's stuff going on in the world today. We got impeachment. We got crazy man doing whatever, right? Some of you guys got mothers-in-laws and fathers-in-laws, and I'm not going to say no more. I'm just saying. But this is a time just for you. And I want you to remember that today when you're thinking, oh my God, this workshop is, sucks, or whatever you're going to do. I want you to say, but what can I get out of it? Because this time is for me. So this time is for you. Take your time, breathe through it, and also be of service to your fellow Beacon family, because it is so important for us to spread the love to each other. We're all professionals, but we're all learning, right? And isn't it good to be in a place of learning? So I want you to get up and stand up for your own learning today. So as you know, I got a BA, I got an MA, I got a doctorate. Anybody want to do that? Anybody want that? Yes. You know why? Because in turn, when you're getting up and standing up, one thing that you can get up and stand up for is for this profession that you're in, right? Are we babysitters? No. Kind of a little bit occasionally. I mean, real talk. But you know what? That's not all that we are. We are here to keep the kids safe. We're also here to make sure that we move this next generation, that we support their families, that we support our families, because supporting them is supporting us, right? So I want you all to remember that. This love that we're here to spread today, when we go back, we're spreading it right back to our kids and to our families, and that's what this is all about. For yourselves, though, in terms of your education, I'm on this kick, and so I'm just telling you, look out for yourselves. This is something that you're doing right now, but there's a whole life that you guys have to live no matter what's going on in the world. So I need you to look out for yourselves. Focus on yourselves. Focus on your education. Do this job well. Serve your community, and make sure that you have an eye towards what you want to accomplish for yourselves, because you are the Beacon Network. You are the Beacon family. Whatever we do, whatever success we have as a group, it's all about you guys. So if you guys are successful, the kids are going to be successful. The kids are successful, you're going to be successful. If you guys are successful, I keep my job. It's all about me in the end. I'm kidding. Okay, so I'm gonna touch on something that's pretty, that's going to be a little deeper, a little sadder. As I said, we're spreading love today. I want to celebrate the fact that we have some people who have served as Beacon folks, Beacon family, and they have passed away this year. So I want to bring up Reggie from Hoover. Yeah, man. And what I want you to do, you guys, is to remember, like I said, we are here to serve. We're here to serve our kids and our families. We're also here to serve each other. So we want to make sure that we hold each other in love today, that we make sure that folks who are hurting have a place to land, get some hugs, get some, all with permission, of course, get some hugs, get some attention, right? Or no attention, whatever people need. But we understand that you come to work every day with everything that you come to work with. And the thing that we can do at work is support each other as workers, as humans, as friends, and as family, okay? So this is a time where we're gonna support Hoover and Revere as family, because they have had to say goodbye to some very important people in their Beacon family. So I'm gonna bring Reggie up to say something about Hoover's.
Hi, good morning. My name is Reggie. I'm the Beacon director at Hoover Middle School. So we had one of our, I can't talk right now, I was getting emotional. We had one of our staff members pass away right before the break, and it was a very hard hit on our team. He had quiet confidence. He brought a new perspective to our team, and it just hurts because not only does it affect our school and our community, but it affects the kids, right? And the kids took it very hard as well. So it's a definite loss to our team, but we are staying afloat, and we want to make sure that we give him peace as well. And just like Hawks, we continue to fly. Thank you.
All right, and from the Revere family, Pablo Venancio Mejia Jr. was safety and support and was not only a person on staff but had also attended Revere. He was related to 15 to 20 of the kids that were there. And so we just wanted to hold them in prayer, we want to hold them in love, and we want to make sure that you guys take care of yourselves and take care of each other, all right? If we could just have a moment of silence. It is silent right now, but I'm going to just take a moment just to send up prayers or send up love or whatever you want to send. Also to the Hoover family and to the Revere family for their passing loved ones. All right, starting now. All right, thank you. Hey, so a lot of times when people pass in your family, in your community, at our jobs, we don't get to stop and say anything about it. We don't get to stop the world and be like, this person was important. So that's what we want to do today. You guys are all important, and we want to make sure that you're able to hold yourselves in that regard, and especially in this space, because there's nothing else. Like, you are important, you're important to each other, and you're important to us. Okay? Okay, can you stand up? All right, and if it feels good, look to your neighbor. How you doing? Introduce yourself, give a hug, reach out, touch, spread the love to everybody. Say I love you. Say how you doing. Say I see you. I see you. That's what we're doing today. We're seeing each other. We're spreading this love. We're learning. We're gonna have a good day. All right, clap it out, you guys. Have a seat. All right. And to bring it back to the kids that we serve, each of these, this number is what? Say this number out loud. That's how many kids that we serve. 13,694. Each of those numbers represents one child that we serve. It is, as I said, you can't imagine, if anybody wants to be involved with a project that serves 13,000 kids, that's us, okay? So you should be happy, you should be proud of yourselves. And again, thank you for spreading the love. Thank you for being there. Thank you for being yourselves and being a part of the Beacon family. All right, what we got next? All right. Thank you guys. I hope you have a wonderful day. Take advantage of all the opportunities, and we're going to bring up Mr. Will.
All right, let's give it up one more time for Dr. Carol Hill. All right. So, when I first joined Rock Beacon some years ago, I was very excited because I knew instantly that I was joining a tight-knit community. Beacon sites all around the city aim to create communities with trust, love, respect, lots of flexibility, and understanding. All of us come into work every single day with the goal of building that strong of a community. And to me, Will Corpus is someone who continues to achieve this and so much more. Will attended Mission High School and San Francisco City College. He currently works at Urban Services YMCA Beacon for the last 20 years. He first started as a safety and support security guard, then became the director of Tailor-Made Violence Prevention Program, and is changing people's lives, which is an ongoing mission for Will still to this day. Everything Will does is an embodiment of what Beacon stands for. Will draws on the existing wealth of the community and creates pathways for our young people. He creates lifelong relationships and aims for the betterment of each individual he comes across. You cannot be a part of the Beacon Initiative without knowing or hearing about Will and all that he brings to the table on a daily basis. Now, before we give Will his moment, we want to share this video that highlights all that he has achieved and brought to our community over the years.
So why were we going through, why we're here? So now it's the process. So somebody put going to school is part of the process of getting better. Do you believe that? I mean, that's very important, man. So knowing that going to school is part of the process, man. How many of y'all can say y'all going to school faithfully, man, every day, not missing a day? Right? But still, your education, your school ain't stopping though, right? It continues. So who said, who in here, man, let's say they've been going to school on time, every day, and getting a lesson that's in the class? Raise that hand. Okay, that's good, man. So that's 1 out of what? 4? That's 1 out of 5. So understand, man, school is important, man. Y'all said it yourself. I didn't say it, y'all said it. I see a variety of young men and women. And like, a student could be just, you know, somebody just smoking weed and, you know, the school or the parents want them to stop, or they need some help. Or we could get one from a student just not going to class and not listening to their parents. Or I could get a student that, you know, say, or what is called intense, that is gang banging, that been into the system, and now, you know, he or she is now getting out and need that services, because that service is very important for them. Because if they don't get those services, they're going to be doing the same thing they've been did, you know what I'm saying, before they went in. And, you know what I'm saying, it's going to be a circle of them going right back into the penitentiary and, you know, right back into, you know, adult jail.
Man, when I first met Will, I was like, look at this OG. You know, wow, you heard him across the hallway. Like, who is that? And I met him through a cousin, and he told me to check him out. And first it was about getting my hours done for community service. One of the things I could do was join his program. And Tailor-Made was something that speaks for itself. Like, you got to get tailored up, fix yourself up, clean yourself up. And that's when I fell into barbering, you know. I had my brother to teach me the way. We got into some trouble in high school, and he bought me some clippers and got me out of trouble. It was either be out there on the streets, or I'm gonna pick up these clippers and do something with myself.
So the OMI, which is the Outer Mission, the Ingleside, and the Excelsior, and the Lakeview District, I have family living in this neighborhood. It's very important for me to come back and give back to these youth, because it's so diverse here. A lot of these parents, you know, are getting pushed out, or a lot of their parents are incarcerated, or, you know what I'm saying, not at home, and now they live with their grandmother. So it's very important to me to teach these young adults how to carry themselves, how to succeed in life. You know what I'm saying, when they do graduate, or, you know, they re-enter society from the youth authorities, and they come back, I'm a kind of a voice, and I'm a kind of a person that helps them get back on track with the future in their life. Okay? Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Have a good Thanksgiving, man. Don't even worry about it. They get you a job? Huh? They get you a job? So tailor-made is very important that, you know, these youngsters do have a voice. They have somebody that's going to listen to them. And number one thing is to advocate for them and let them know that, you know what I'm saying, there's another way to do it instead of, you know, shooting something, jumping somebody. There's other ways to, you know, redirect your life in. And, you know, the number one solution to all this, hate is hate, love is love. If you needed a ride home, but he's good. Everything's good.
On behalf of the San Francisco Beacon Initiative, we would like to present you, Will Corpus, with an award of recognition.
Thank you, everybody. I ain't really used to speaking, but I'm gonna try today, y'all. Wow, you know, I've been with the Beacon for going on 23 years, y'all. 23 years, 96. And how time flies. I swear I thought, man, like it just happened yesterday. I can say the Beacon saved my life. You know, before the Beacon started, I used to live in the South of Market. There was a community center there called Candy Kip Community Center where we used to go to. Candy Kip was a place just like the Beacon where you could go there to have fun, meet positive people, play basketball, play pool, get your homework did, and all of a sudden it closed down because of funding. So here I am with my family. I got 7 brothers and 2 sisters. Sister-in-law over there. Where you at, Misha? Smisha, that's my sister-in-law. Here it is. We seen positive things. Now it's closed down. Now in the neighborhood, all there was drug dealers, bars, and all that other negative stuff that we've been seeing. So how I got started with the Beacon was, I got in trouble with the law because there was no community center for us to go to. So I had to do community service. For me to stay out of the system, I had to do community service. And at the time, my brother Rudy, everybody know Rudy because I look like Rudy, ain't that right, Bishop? They mixed me up for Rudy. I asked my brother, you know, where could I do community service at? He said, hey, Will, I got a place called Presida Center. How many of y'all know Presida Center? Give it up for Presida Center. He said, you can do it, you can go there, and you can meet, I forgot the guy's name, it's been so long, that go ask him and you can do community service. He owes me a favor. So I went there and did my community service. And he told me, Will, there's a program opening up at Everett Middle School. Where's Everett at, y'all? Give it up for Everett. I love y'all, man. Give it up. There's a program that's starting off, it's a kickoff, and we want you to go volunteer. And I can tell you, I ain't never volunteered for nothing. But since he was taking care of me, I said, I'm gonna take care of you. So I went there, he said, man, they're gonna pay you $20, take 2 of your brothers. So I took my brother Robin and Fred, and we became security. I ain't never did security in my life, but when I put that security jacket on and safety and sport, I was like top flight, y'all. Everybody that came through that door, we made sure we screamed. The mayor came through, I don't care if it was the mayor, supervisor, we screamed them too. And the director at that time was Pete Gallegos. He said, man, y'all do security so good, we want y'all to apply. So I applied for it. This is in '96. First Beacon that was ever in San Francisco. If y'all know, the Beacon started in New York. There was only 4 Beacons at the time when I started. Now I think there's what, 27 in the city? 27 Beacons. Give yourself a hand for that. 27 Beacons in San Francisco. I started at. So from 2000 2006 to 1996 and 2000, I was safety and support. I took my skills, my brother's skills, and what my father taught us to a different height. I wanted to be the best security. Because whatever I do, or whatever you guys do, you guys got to be at the best. There's a saying out there, man, don't participate, but dominate. You see what I'm saying? So we dominated what we was doing. If you know my family, that's what we do. We dominate. Whether you're on a football field playing ping pong, he turned this off. On the football field, we dominated. In 2000, I went to the OMI Beacon Center. Give it up. Where the Beacon at? Y'all gotta make more noise than that. Y'all was at the 49ers game making more noise than that. Come on. I went to the Beacon Center and became the case manager. I wanted to stop telling these kids, don't go here, do this. I wanted them to know, what they couldn't do. So I got involved with the Beacon, OMI Beacon in 2000 and became, like I said, the director of case management services. And from there, I took myself into a new height again. And I didn't do this by myself. I did it with my families and my friends. I asked them for advice. And I always asked my brother Rudy. Rudy's the mayor of San Francisco. If y'all don't know Rudy, he's the mayor of San Francisco. And I asked him in this program, UP, how should I go about it? Because I always got to get my blessings first. He told me, man, Will, just be yourself. Do what you got to do. You've been doing this forever. Save these kids' lives. You know everybody. So from there, I became director of Taylor Made. You can see there. Come on, y'all, give it up. From where I'm from, and where I was going to, I went and did this without all your help. So with that, the advice that I got to give you guys working at the Beacon now, love what you do. Dominate every day. No matter how stressed you are, coming from the Bay Bridge, coming over here like I do every day, dominate it, because these kids need you. You don't know what these kids are going through. They can only see you and say, you know what, man? He or she made my life. Keep doing what you're doing. Like I said, the advice I can give you guys, man, is love it. And why I stayed with the Beacon is because of all y'all. I see everybody here. And you guys remind me of me. I'm an OG now. 23 years old, y'all. So, in the game. But today, I brought my grandson. This is my grandson, y'all. I want him to see how it is to be appreciated about what you do. Hard work does pay off. So love what you do and also take chances. There's a lot of opportunities in the Beacon for us, man. Take that opportunity, man, and apply yourself, man, to be somebody better than what he is today, okay? But I like to give shout outs before I get off, because I only got like a minute left. I could talk forever. So I want to give a shout out, like I said, to the Everett Beacon. Give it up for Everett Beacon. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to be here today. I want to give it up to the OMI Beacon, which is the Devin Beacon now, for believing in me and taking me in for all this time. And also, I want to give it out, and I can't forget my Polynesian folks over there. You understand about the Polynesians, man? They grounded, man, church and everything. They kept me grounded for what I'm doing, because I could have went sideways. But they kept me with faith in God, and you got to believe in God. So with that, thank you, everybody. Appreciate it. Everybody give it up one more time for Will.
So we want to give you guys all some time with your sites real quick to just get grounded for a second, have a quick discussion with your groups. You guys can pick one, maybe graze through a few, but just take these questions with you before you start the workshops. What was a powerful learning moment that inspired you from the speeches you heard this morning? What keeps you going in the work that we do? And what would you like to take with you from Beacon Way Day, Get Up, Stand Up? So you guys go ahead and take a minute with your sites. get grounded, get ready for these incredible workshops. And then we'll bring you guys back to go over some logistics and we'll let you go. We're gonna give you guys one more minute.
All right, y'all, let's bring it back. So can you hear me clap once? Can you hear me clap twice? There we go. All right, so we're going to be going over the agenda for the day. Oh, yeah. Before that, does anybody want to share out what they just talked about? Some of the answers from the most recent questions? Anybody? Marina? Anybody? We got one right there. Go ahead.
One of the speakers I inspired was Will because I related. So like he said, like when you start this, like me to have this use myself. So I related.
Yeah. She was saying that one of the speakers she related to because he was talking about community service and doing all that kind of stuff. And I think obviously because we do all that, it's cool to see somebody in a position like that making such an impact. So yeah, we'll take one more. Go ahead.
We talked about what keeps us going to work.
She said what keeps her going back to work is the success of the students, keeping them safe, but also seeing the progress from maybe the start of the year to the end of the year. So awesome, thank you guys so much. All right, we'll move on to that agenda. We're almost ready to move into the workshops. Everybody's favorite part, it's gonna be great. Those workshops are facilitated by our current Beacon staff. And before we do that, let's go through this agenda. So we've gone through that. So now we're at workshop session 1. That's going to go from 11:15 to 12:30. Your workshop that you signed up for, if you did sign up for, is going to be in the app. If you haven't signed up for one, go ahead and do it now. Right? I think so. Just try to see all the different ones that are on there. There's some amazing workshops for the morning session. Right after that, we're going to come back in here for lunch. That's going to be from 12:30 to 1:15. After that, we have a site versus site scavenger hunt. I know you guys are competitive, so this is your chance to shine, okay? So I don't want to see any just, oh, like, let's go find the thing. No, you're going hard, okay? So that's going to be 1:15 to 2 p.m. To be determined. It's going to be afternoon, 2:15. So we're just going to be talking about what we're going to be doing for the rest of it. Then workshops, 2:45 to 4 p.m. Once again, check your app. If you have not signed up for one, please go ahead and sign up for those. That just helps us make sure we have enough space for everybody. So please sign up in the app. And then we're going to be ending at 4:15 to 5 p.m. back in here, okay? So you leave, you come back, you leave, you come back. Sound good? Yes. All right, reminders. If you're taking pictures, posting them on social media, we got a hashtag. We're cool like that. Hashtag Beacon Way Day 2020 and or hashtag SF Beacon, all right? Bathrooms, important rules. Located on every single floor, there's signs that point you to where the bathrooms are. To the right, after exiting Jack Adams Hall. That's right when you leave here, it's to the right that way. The lower conference level, end of the staircase before entering Rosa Parks conference room and dining area, okay? And make sure, if you go to the bathroom, you clean up. Last year was a little messy. Oh, and here too. And here, make sure you guys are throwing away your trash, doing all that kind of stuff, okay? We didn't hire a bunch of janitors, so if you guys could be doing that too. Fill out your evaluations via the app. So after this whole thing, they're gonna give you an evaluation of how we did and just kind of feedback. We would love your feedback, so please do not skip that. Please do that. We're gonna be having raffles, so if you got a raffle ticket, keep that, do not lose it. Those will be taking place during lunch and at the end of the day. You have to be here to win it. If you are not here, we will give it to somebody else. Enjoy your swag bag. Make sure you got a bag with some swag in it, all right? If you didn't, go ahead and try to find one if they're all kind of sour. Once again, please clean up your tables. Okay, we do not have people coming around to pick things up. Please stack your plates, put them in the trash. Lastly, the room locations. This floor we have T152, 153, 116, and R1C. And then Rosa Parks D and E below. Got it?
All right, y'all. Class is still in session. Give us a quick second. Give us a second. Simmer down. All right. One quick thing. If you are going, the first workshop, if you are going to Creative Brain Types, Marcella, who has her hand up in the air right now, she has some evaluation sheets she needs you to take before you go to the workshop. So again, if you're going to the Creative Brain Types workshop, please grab a sheet from Marcella. And then we're gonna close up the morning. We're gonna have Wooly Brown Beacon Director Ed Cheverez come up and lead us in the Beacon's Red Hot Chant. Get your pipes warmed up.
He doesn't even want the mic. So you guys listen up.
Alright, so if you're brand new, you may not know this, but you should. If you have been here, you may not know this, but you should. If you're old school, you better know it. I saw when they were finishing up, half the group started getting up like, alright, here we go, let's go to our cheer. It's a pretty famous cheer, but Beacon has taken it and made it a national Beacon cheer. They do it in New York, they do it in Minneapolis, they do it in all the other Beacon places. No places I can remember right now. But it's a calm response. So I go, Beacon!